are ready to change our fatherland. So everything begins with decision. Nothing changes until you decide. It should. You have to make a decision so powerful, so committed, that it's as if you draw a line in the sand and saying, this is it. From this day forward, I am creating a new story, a new path. Starting a new life means you have to shake things up, change something fundamental. Start with your environment, your associations, your daily habits. It's going to take courage. Why? Because most people get comfortable in their routines, even if they are miserable. Isn't that ironic? They settle into a rut, just getting by day after day, doing the same old things. But comfort, my friends, is the enemy of progress. If you're comfortable, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you are slowly decaying. Ask yourself, what kind of life do you want to create? Wetin you sabi is your sabificate. Wetin you sabi is your stability. So that is the end of my presentation today. If anybody have question or anything to add to this, thank you very much, everyone. Don't forget to get the Clusterian app on your Android and iOS device. Thank you very much for having me.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you, the Clusterian Kyle OJ Dotson, the 002 Sabificate Revolution of the global clusters. And I hope we're able to learn one or two, but I want to join my voice to say we should be an embodiment to ask every young person in our society, what is your stability? What certification do you have? And which connotes that what can you do? What do you know how to do? What can people entrust you? They can close their eyes and you can do it effectively. My favorite book says, "Here a man diligent in its works will stand before kings and not women." So what's my point? My point today is to let people know that we need to be an embodiment to pass on this message that Pastor Jenny has just said. We should make sure that we wear the garment and inform every youth instead of end SARS, instead of end bad governance. Let's go on Sabificate Revolution. Let's be an embodiment of this revolution. Let us make sure that every young person around us sabi something. You must be in the midst of people that sabi so many things. This one should sabi how to do this. That one should sabi how to do that. That one should sabi how to do that. That is what we should pay attention to. And you know, when you sabi, when people sabi something like that, they are able to scale up in life, and they are able to like empower themselves. They are able to become an embodiment of great things. They are able to impact their community positively. They are able to do a lot of good things. We believe that if we all embrace both those that are on the call today and those that are online, some people will watch this YouTube link, will be listening to the reviews. You know, the reviews comes on voice, on video, and on write-up. So we believe if we all, you know, sabi something, the matter of fact, a lot of people will have something to do. All these, oh, I don't have a job, I can't do this. When you submit something, in my mother's tongue, they say, "Ateleweni kintonije," which means when you have something in your hand that you can do, it will never deceive you. So, what's my point? The reason why we said, let us go on Sabificate Revolution is because let us make sure that we start, you know, putting into the subconscious of every young person, every student, to say, as you're studying to get your certificate, make sure you add the sabi to it. Make sure you learn something in line with your passion, in line with something that you love to do. And that is why we have partnered with London Tea Career Institute. London Tea Career Institute is offering us a full-blown scholarship on relevant courses for now, online programs where you can do data analysis, cybersecurity, the education of the new normal. Like I said to people, you see, in the certificate revolution, we want to make sure that you have 5 things. And that is why we're creating a special school, a special technical school in the 774 local government, where the language of instruction will be in our mother's tongue. The language of instruction will be in our mother's tongue. And the essence of it is that education used to be what you are disciplined to do, which means education gives you 2 things before: ability to think and ability to communicate. But now, the new normal, where we are now, where education is more of personal branding, it's more of your stability, it's more of your what do you have, what is your certification. So it's now any education that you want to have now should give you 5 things. And you see, because education has involved and the developed nation, they are involving alongside with it, they have it already. You understand? We that they refer to as the third world country, we're still using a 20th century curriculum in the 21st century. And that is why the stability is not that embedded in our curriculum. I thank God for the Minister of Education that currently they've signed into law that our education system now is now 12 and 4. The essence of it, if you read the news, the essence of it is to ensure that students acquire technical skills, entrepreneurial skills within that 12 years, and artificial intelligence skills. So the need for certification is here right now. So we believe that if you take the London Till courses, then we link you up through the global cluster to the giants of that industry for mentorship. We want to reignite mentorship, want to put learning, learning someone's side, how to do it, what you have passion to do, you know, learning under somebody that is already established will go a long way for you to be able to like scale up in life. So the certificate revolution, we're saying, we see that some people are trying to protest. This protest cannot take us anywhere. We cannot grow with spending our energy and time in trying to dethrone the powerful one among us. Instead of that, let us certificate the word together. Let us learn new skills. There are new concepts that are coming in this new normal. Let's learn it. You know, I'm so proud of Prosperana Folabi Dari David. You know, he learned about the AI. Presently, he's impacting young people about this AI. And because he was doing that, my brother in California said, take this camera. This camera is $3,500. Take it and go and be using it. So you can see that. So let us ensure that we are an embodiment of certificate, an embodiment of stability, an embodiment of someone that any young person you see around you, ask them, what do you know? What can you do? You understand? I'm studying HR. Apart from HR, what can you do? Because the truth of the matter is that let us be truthful to ourselves. Based on, I'm talking based on Nigeria right now, and based on our minimum wage, you understand? You know, a graduate that is earning 70,000 naira, which is the minimum wage, how much of the 70,000 can he save to be able to like rent a room? A room is a place like Lagos now is going for almost 500,000. So let us put it side by side. You need to sabi something. So having said that, we have a lot of people on the call today and want to get your own perspective, you understand, on this certificate revolution. And I'll be calling on the first person, that is the 001 review cluster of the global clusters, Cluster and Oluwaseyi Odushagu. What's your take on today's certificate revolution and what did you do to ensure that you're certificating the work together as a cluster?
Thank you so very much, sir. Thank you. Greetings to every cluster here. We are so much so happy. Madam Colette, I see you. I greet you. Master Ginny, thank you for your time once again. President New Hope, I greet you. Dr. Mary Redarima, I greet you, ma. Our new cluster, Chief Mrs., I greet you. Madam Maureen, you're welcome. Everybody, I greet you so much. Thank you, Ambassador, for all you have been doing and doing for us. Yes, certificate evolution. Master Ginny have said a lot about sharing what we know how to do, and it's not just about the paper alone. It's about a solution-oriented education. It's about a functional education. It's about coming to solve problems, not just um, having all the talks and all the theory. It's about solving problems. That's a certificate. It's very important that we encourage young people. There shouldn't be anyone that should be idle. No. Thank God our chief Mrs. is here. Last week, she mentioned the natural certificate and the artificial certificate. Natural one, it's about the gifts and talents that every one of us have. And there's no one that is empty. Everybody have the skill that we have in it that can help us scale up in life. Yes, it's just that the past that we have here in Nigeria, it's compulsory. You have to compulsorily have the certificate. I am an educator. I'm a teacher and I study education a lot. I understand some things about education. Education have three domains, the cognitive, the affective, and the psychomotor, the hand and mind. You understand? But here in this part of the world, we just based on the brain alone, just the talking alone, just the paper alone. You understand? There are great people, developed nations that they channel their human capacity, human capital into the psychomotor. Those are the ones you see in the athletics. You understand? It was so unfair for us, Nigeria, the last Olympics last year, that we can't even come up with anything. That's certificate. See countries, nations of the world going out with gold, with a lot of medals, but we get nothing. That's a certificate. And we have so many potential, so many skills there in the nation that you can't tell me in more than 200 million people can have people that can do all these things. We have great people in the nation. So it's very important for us to identify these people. I'm so trusting Ambassador in his skill and his vision in establishing the technical schools in all the 774 local governments of Nigeria. I'm so sure it's possible. In that aspect, we can just identify the skill, the innate ability in people. The reason people can do well is because they are not following their path. If they follow their path, they're able to do wonderfully well. Look at nations of the world are doing well in athletics, in football, in so many sports. So us that say, it's rubbish, it's nonsense. Look at basketball, look at cycling, look at baseball. There's so much. In fact, dancing is a skill, ballet and the like. But here we just have to go to school, go to school, go to school. You understand? So I believe that in the vision of the ambassador, or when this institution have been established, to give us the opportunity to identify the skill in every individual, starting from the younger ones, and helping them to harness that potential and be a better person for themselves. And everybody will gonna be fine. Everybody will be fine. I don't know how many football academy we have in Nigeria. I don't know how many Ice Cream musical we have in Nigeria. You understand? All those things that they are those that developed country used to harvest talents, and all over the world we are seeing them as great. We can do this thing also. It's very important for us to look at that angle. Yes, I am an educator, and I always encourage my students to look beyond. Today now we finish our the end of second term, and we had our exam today. We finished today. I know I encourage my students when I engage for examination. I tell them just focus. There's no need for you to cheat. Do what you are able to do. This paper, this exam is not the end of the way. It's not the dictator of your destiny. You all are great people. Just I encourage my students to always look into themselves, look at what they can do best, and just follow it. Thank you so very much, Sir Ambassador. Thank you for all you do. And for Personal Falabi, I'm so happy for you for giving yourself uh, willingly to be mentored. And this is happening. I'm so happy this is happening to every one of us direct. It's not that we are, yeah, you know, they're saying that those that work in the temple should eat therein first. So you are eating for what we are talking about, certificate. Yeah, certificate. Yeah, when we met, I'm not sure you knew anything about cinematography. Now look at you. This is certificate. So it's just so wonderful. Everything we are talking about is happening to us. Thank you, Ambassador, for what you do. We are so grateful. And of course, Master Gina has said it. All this investment, you can use it for yourself, and nobody will ask you anything. But you use your investment to help every one of us. Whatever we are going to be, is on you, sir. Thank you so very much. We are so grateful. Master Gini, thank you, sir. So grateful.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you for that contribution. Let's hear a review from the AI tycoon himself, that is Christian Afolabi Gary David. What's your take on today's Sabificate Revolution? What did you do as a Plusterian to your community to sabificate the world together? Over to you, Plusterian Afolabi Gary David. Oh, there's a network glitch. Let's have the 001 GQL cluster of the global clusters. Princess Amina, what's your take on the Sabificate Revolution today? And what did you do to sabificate the world together? Over to you, man.
Hello, good evening, my global president. Good evening, everyone. Concerning the certificate revolution, I think it's a very good idea that every family and everyone with a child should encourage their children to learn something because of the new normal that we are in now. Unlike in those days when people go to school, you see that, well, during the 336 system, they don't really learn like technical things, handwork and all that. But I learned these days they have provision for that, and which is very, very good, just like the olden days. It's very good that every family or every guardian should encourage their children coming up to learn something, to have something apart from their certificate, to have something to be able to know how to do, so that even when there is no job, like the way Nigeria is today, you know, we have a lot of graduates that can't find jobs to do. But when you have your stability, or you have a certificate, you'll be able to start something up on your own. You'll be able to do something that will help you empower yourself, so that you will not be going around looking for help here and there, and at the end of the day, you become a nuisance to the society. But with this certificate revolution, it is so good that we encourage, that we are encouraging the people, and we are encouraging our fellow clusterian parents to encourage their children to participate in anywhere, to participate in every handwork or every trade that they are interested in. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much. That is the voice of the 001 GQL cluster of the global clusters. GQL is Grant Quality International Education and Lifetime Empowerment. This is a concept to remove poverty from the whole of Nigeria and the whole of Africa by a simple donation of either a £3 or a €4 or a $5 or a 6,000 naira. You will go a long way. And this money will be turned to a grant to give the less privileged. And we are at it. I believe all clusterians are on it too, to ensure that we remove poverty from our land. And anyone that wants to reach out can just DM her and get all of this information. Let's hear from the 002. 002 Pharmacogenetics cluster of the global clusters. Clusterian Akpegon Isaiah. What's your take on Sabificate Revolution? What did you do as a clusterian to sabificate the world together today?
Your Excellency, sir, good evening. Chief Mrs.
Excellent.
Montreal, good evening, ma. Clusterian Sheyi, Ambassador Abosede, and our 01 GPL, and every other Clusterians present. Good evening to everyone. Yeah, Sabificate Revolution. Master Gini has said it all, that we just have to sabi something. You must know something. What you can do, a skill which you have that you can give to the society, or that you can give to yourself. When you practice it, at least it will transform a life. So, and I don't think in this Nigeria we are so blessed. We are so blessed that I don't think there is anybody with empty brain. When we learn fast. Whatever we lay hands upon, we do it fast and perfect. So everybody should be able to know something. If you don't have a skill now, you still have the opportunity to go for it and make sure you sabi something. Disability is what we are preaching every day. And I think global clusters has come to stay, to enlighten us, to make us open our mind, open our eyes, and see what is going on. Instead of going against the government, protesting here and there, that will not help. It will not solve the solution. It will not remove poverty from our father's land. So what do we sabi? Waiting we fit do. There are many people in the society that they have these skills, but they don't know how to develop it. We are the people to go down to their places. We have the opportunity, the privilege to meet them, encourage them, orientate them. This is the way to go about. Just like the other time, I was telling Cluster I said, I have a guy in my church. That guy is a teacher as well, a civil servant. He studied economics. At the same time, this guy is so great. He's a musicologist. He can play all instruments. In fact, a musician, a musicologist, and every other art of music. He said, wow, this is the type of person that we need in global cluster. I said, yes, but I know I have some sacrifices to make. Though I've been inviting him, due to his schedule. He's being called upon to train people in some churches and some music studios. So everybody should be able to learn something. And as for me, I just have to, I'm thanking God for the opportunity I have to be in global cluster. Though the day I met Cluster, he said, Egmont, you can do this thing. You have this thing, you can do it. So I don't sabi this thing now. I just have little experience. Egmont, yeah. And thank God I got there. And the pressure our president put on me, it made me to do what? To gear up. I geared up, my brain opened. I said, wow, this is an opportunity for me. So everybody has the privilege to get something done. We must not, fold our arms. I could remember gonna do this. My dad would say in Yoruba that ọwọ́ tó bá délẹ̀ lókun yá lò. But ọwọ́ tó bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ ó máa mini. And it's true. If you know something, you can never be hungry. And whatever you know will be an opportunity for you, which others can also learn from you. So at this junction, everybody, either you're a clusterian, not clusterian, and you are here today, that you don't have any skill, here is a platform that serves as an opportunity for you to acquire skill. Whatever skill you want to acquire it first and see, wait for it in future time and see what the reward will be. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Closeran Upegna Isaiah. We so appreciate what you do for humanity. Thank you so very much. We appreciate you. Yes, Closeran Afolabi, you were called before. Are you around now, Closeran Afolabi? Closeran Afolabi? Okay. If still not available.
Yeah, I'm available right now.
Please.
Available now.
You had ambassadors inquire. Please
Yes.
go on. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit noisy here, but I'll have to make it brief. Yeah. Once again, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be
We can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Your audio, the network. Yeah, the network there. We can't hear. Yes. You can.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, it's okay.
So sorry. It's a bit noisy here, but I have to make it brief. So as I was saying, I want to give a thanks to our ambassador. You know, this vision, being a cluster member has become a success story for me in my life. And thanks to my wonderful brother, Olusegun Perez, and some other brothers as well too, and sisters I have in the global cluster. They are bringing out the best in me. You know, I remember there was a meeting we had, and I said I had so many skills. Ambassador told me to develop one and become a master of one out of it. And I pick up the AI video content creation, and look at where it's getting me to. So, and as the task to bring out millions of ourselves. So I and my brothers, Olusegun, Farios, me and some other brothers as well too, we come up with the idea of going to schools. So we want to carry them young. So we go to school, we mentor them on how to become a writer, how to become a content creator, and also how to become a diction guru. So, and we are starting that by next week. So thanks to this wonderful platform, thanks to Ambassador, and thanks to everyone. So just like I say, it's a bit noisy here, so I won't want to say much more. Thank you.
Thank you so much, brother. We are so happy for what you have been able to achieve and gain from the global cluster. You are a testament and a testimony to the greatness that is embedded in the global clusters. We are so happy to have you around. Thank you. Yes, let's have our addiction man, Mr. Fares. Mr. Fares, please, are you here? Mr. Fares. All right, Mr. Fares is not available. Yes, Dr. Mary Odedarima, 001 apps. Ma, please, you have been here with us on the call. Yeah, what's your take on Sabificate Revolution? Our mommy, ma, Dr. Mary Odedari, ma, please, you can unmute, ma. Thank you. Dr. Mary Odedari, you can unmute, ma. Okay.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, ma. Wonderful evening. Good to have you, ma. Welcome, ma.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, perfectly, ma. We can hear you. We can hear
Thank
you.
God for that.
Thank
I
you,
want
ma.
to say good evening once again. Our amiable ambassadors, Badmos, I greet you. Clusterian Oluwaseyi, thank you for the good work you are doing. All other leaders, fathers, mommies, sisters, and brothers in the house, I salute you all. This is another beautiful evening. Though not at home right now, but where this time met me, I decided to stay back so that I will not miss this time. I so much love it. And my coming on board for this is the first time, Sabificate.
Yeah.
I want to believe I'm right.
Perfect.
I could not get
Yes, ma'am. You're right, ma'am.
Thank you. I could not get the presentation given by the speaker, but some submissions given by our people, I think I got that, and I love them all. When we talk about certificates, we are talking about the skills, acquisition. We are talking about what individual can do. And as a matter of fact, like I submitted in one of our meetings this week, I said, no human being is empty. There is no one that God has not deposited one virtue or the other inside him or her. When I talk virtue, I mean talents. I mean talents. This is what God has given unto everybody. But the problem is, how do we identify it? How do we use it? By the grace of God, I'm an educator. I run a school, like I used to say. In my school, we have tried to inculcate a particular session in there that we tag talent hunting. Anytime we are having this program, children come on board to showcase the talent inside them. And we encourage them to keep it up. We counsel them. Even among the workforce in the school system, I do tell them that there's no salary on this planet Earth that can take care of all that you need. You just have to think out of the box. You just have to think of what else can I do to make ends meet. And that has been the encouragement we have been giving to people working with us, the like of teachers and the like of non-academics, so that they will not just be sitting. And I do have, like somebody said the other time, it's a workshop for the devil. But talking about the educational system in Nigeria, I'm only praying, and like the prayer of every one of us, an ambassador himself, the visionary, the anchor man, that one day, very soon, we're going to get it right. Because if you look at our own policy that we are running currently in Nigeria, that policy does not actually look around this. And that's the problem we are having. Some years back, it used to be 6334 system of education. And that was when the federal government took it upon themselves to build workshops in some of our public schools. But along the line, it died. How that happened, nobody can say. So for us to get it right educationally, our policy needs serious overhauling. We need to do a serious surgery for it so that we'll not continue killing this younger generation. There are a lot of potentiality inside all of them. But how will it come to the limelight if the right system is not put in place to bring it out? This is an area where we need you, Ambassador. I know you are working towards that, and our prayer for you is that God will see you through. So it's a good thing. Honestly, it's a good thing. Every rational thinking individual must be able to know or have something he or she sabi. What else can you do? What else can you do better? When we talk about NSAS protests and the like of the other time, what informed it? It was hunger. It was poverty. An hungry person, they say, is an angry person. And there is no way, if you are poor, you'll be frustrated. Everything around you will be suggesting frustration. And that was what led those so-called people that protested then to it. So for us to curb such, we really need to come out forcefully, as God will be helping us to let this younger generation know that they can do. They have what it takes inside of them. And I pray, by the special grace of God, we'll be able to do that. At our end, we are not relenting. For those ones that are coming to us in schools, that we are grooming, that we are sending back, we still want to thank you for the opportunity of London Tea Career Institute scholarship that have just been extended to us, several of our children. I heard the ambassador mention yesterday or so that in Oyo State, over 400,000 or so have registered. It was seriously
400, no.
400, 400, no, not 400,000. Thank you, sir. 400.
Yes.
That is amazing. We are getting there.
Ben.
And I tell you more, we still come. We are not relenting. We are working. This holiday, we are still working. Even today, when I went to school, yes, I still got some form brought back to be submitted. So this is very, very encouraging, sir. And we love it. Thank you so much. God will bless you. For all other clusterian, keep it up. The Lord will continue to be our strength. Thank you for having me.
Amazing. 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 That is the voice of the 001 NAPS, Oyo State, National Association of Private School Proprietors in the whole of Oyo State. Thanks for all you do to contribute positively to humanity. As an educator, you shine light on the destiny of people. And this light that you're shining, it's really great. And we appreciate your forward-thinking skills, your ability to think ahead and embrace innovation. Thank you very much. Let's hear from the 001. Oh, wow, he just left. I want to call him, he just left, and that is the 001 First Class Student Cluster. We're creating a cluster for all our first class students. A lot of them got first class in the university, and somehow they are miserable. So we want to give them meaning, and we want to bring professionals, technocrats, and entrepreneurs together to sponsor them abroad for them to be able to get graduate assistantship and all of that. And that is the area of expertise. So we will make sure that we help all of our first class students and all of our students that have 2-1. We're creating a 2-1 cluster of the global clusters. We're creating a first class clusters of the global cluster. Our first class student and our 2-1 student will not be miserable again. Never again. And no innovation will die in our father's land anymore. Let me call the 001 Accurate Connection Revolution of the global clusters. Mommy Colette, what's your take on Sabificate Revolution? Mommy Colette.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I stand on all the existing protocols to greet our Sabilicious. I'm going to use the word Sabi till I finish. Our Sabilicious President, Ambassador Kunle, all the Sabilicious clusterians in the house. I greet you all. And all the prospective Sabilicious men and women, young boys and girls that would come on board this platform. It's a very laudable program. Mommy Odedare spoke. I was in the education call. I know what it is or what it was before now. And I look at this society I'm in. A lot of people don't know. To go to school in America, you have to take a loan and you pay the rest of your life. Most of them don't even go to school. The basic is the normal basic of our WAEC. And most of them, when they stop there, some go to work, some go everywhere to use their talents. Most of them are, today we hear of people who, entertainment is what gives money here in America. All the musicians, go to Hollywood. They built it. And come to think of it, some of them don't have the degrees we have. We are the ones, especially in the whole of Africa, Nigeria is known to be packing degrees. Yes, it's good to have a degree, but what you know by your hands, what your hands can do for you, is an added wealth. I know Dr. Tosan in Lagos those days. Dr. Tosan went to a medical school, but that never fetched Dr. Tosan money. What fetched him money is his cakes. I mean, I don't know if he's retired now, but his catering facility, if you are doing wedding, the creme de la creme is Dr. Tosan that bakes. When late Stella Obasanjo was alive, it's Dr. Tosan who was baking cakes. He's known as a doctor, but what he could do with his hands fetched him the money of his life. Bill Gates never went to school. He was a dropout. But today, he is soaring in the world. So I think, like I've heard from all the speakers, the first speaker actually delivered calmly and well that it touched my heart. Every other contributor, and like what Mommy Mary Odedari said, there's nobody in this world created empty. I have an empowerment program where I take care of the Air Force widows and the widows and the less and the disabled. I have a particular young girl, she's very popular, Toma Uno. Toma is on a wheelchair. Toma draws with her legs. Toma strings beads with her legs. And most times her works are displayed in Modukbe Cole. If a young girl on the wheelchair can do it, why can't we go down and reach out to the prospective, subalicious, rich men and women who are yet to be tapped, who are yet to be captured, who are yet to be, who are yet to. And this forum is really, 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 I want to thank you, our Sabilicious president, Ambassador Adekunle, for this noble global clusterian group. And it's mind rejuvenating. You start thinking, how do you empower people? The fastest way to empower people is to create an awareness where they would find things to do. I said to my son-in-law that day, who is a DJ Neptune, I said, Neptune, you must open a DJ academy in Lagos, where those young boys who are talented, you see them jump, they want to sing, you are in the marketplace, a young boy selling Akpu, he's singing, his voice is capturing you, you are having goosebumps. I want to see you do something to give back, because it's the DJ, like the wife said, my husband's handwork is fetching him money all over the world. When he said to me last week, we were talking and the wife said, my husband has toured 39 countries, music, DJ. So there are many other areas to be tapped. Is it photography? Is it carpentry? Is it pottery? Is it artwork? Is it catering? A lot. Invention. Those days in Edo State where I grew up, you see a young boy will sit down and begin to put little cars together, and he'll make it, put old battery, and the thing will be moving. There are still young children like that. We can end poverty and end unrest, that
Now maybe it's your network. We can't hear anymore. Maybe it's the network. I'm sorry, sir. I think there's a network glitch there. Ambassador, sir.
I'm having a network glitch. I'm sorry. I'm having a network glitch, and the grand entrance of the 001 or your cluster of the global clusters into the office here, that is in the person of Pastor God's Power, Moses God's Power. So thank you very much, 001. Accurate connection revolution of the global clusters for all of those your submission. We really appreciate you, ma'am. Thank you very much, ma'am. Let's take another review from Clusterian Benga Oyi, Mr. Samba. Clusterian Benga Oyi. Oh, before Clusterian Benga Oyi, I want to get a submission from the 001 first class student cluster of the global cluster. That is Shosonya Ibrahim Olawale. He is a first class student of Unilag himself and is the 001 first class student. Shosonya, what's your take on today's Sabificate Revolution? Shosonya Ibrahim, unmute yourself and talk to us, please. By the way, I'm in Ibadan now. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, thank you so much for inviting me to this meeting. In fact, I had to message Mr. Shea to send me the link, so I was really excited. And I'm sorry for not attending yesterday's meeting because I was inside the bus. So if I entered, you wouldn't hear me very well. So I'm very excited, and I want to say thank you to those people that presented from the onset, and they really gave a brilliant presentation. So I'm really excited to be part of this cluster. Thank you very much, sir. So my take on this is, it's actually an interesting thing, for we to have this kind of program that is, that is programmed to help youths to develop their inherent talent. Because there are a lot of people out there who they just walk around. They don't even know what they want. And I can say probably I was one of them before, but then, I've been able to do some things for myself. And being part of this program, I believe, will help me achieve more and also develop myself to find my way into financial prosperity, like somebody mentioned from the beginning. So thank you very much, sir, and I'm very happy to be here.
Amazing, amazing. That is the voice of the 001 first class students cluster of the global clusters. And I've said something when you were not there that we're putting all of you together. We're going to make sure that we rally around you. You are our products. You're proudly Nigeria, you're proudly Africa. And we want to make sure that we make something good out of your intellectual property. You're a smart student. That is why your dean recommended you to me. And I said, no problem. None of our first class will be miserable again. None of our 2-1s will be miserable again. I will make sure that we give you all of the things you need to move you from where you are to where you ought to be. Having said that, let's hear a view from the 001 real estate cluster of the global clusters. That is Ambassador Abused Eko. What's your take on today's Sabificate Revolution?
All right. Good evening, great people. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Ambassador Sir. Good evening to our mothers that have spoken, and all clusterians said good evening, and all protocols duly observed. My take is very simple. Do you want to move higher? Do you want to achieve more? Then learn. Then know more. Waiting you sabi, na im go carry you go up. You want to be on top of the ladder? Try to know something new. Just like many of us have been privileged to be exposed to the new world of learning. I mean, the new world of opportunities right there at the global clusters, because our ambassador gave us this opportunity on a platter of gold. And someone like me, it has never been the same with me. The connections, the people, the opportunities, and the technical know-how of even my own field, education. So it's just very simple. You want to move forward in life, you need to know more, you need to study more, you need to create more opportunities, you need to create avenues to meet the intellects, those that knows in the area you are, the area you want to achieve. You need to meet people. All great people have been brought here from time to time to speak to us. And each day you attend this meeting, you just learn something great again. Like today, I learned from our mother, our whole one nurse in Badon, your state. In fact, that was great. It really shows that mommy is an educator. Thank you, ma. So please, I just want to summarize that we learn more things, we know more, we do more, and we achieve more. Move with the like minds, people that can touch your life, that can change your life with the knowledge they have acquired. They rub it on us, and we in turn touch the lives of others. And when you know something, also teach people something and make their own life better. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Our time is fast spent. This meeting was supposed to last from 5 to 6, and it's 3 minutes past 6. I want to appreciate everyone that has come to the call today. And I want to appreciate everyone that has contributed. Master Jenny, the OO2, Sabificate Revolution, thank you very much. And if you are not able to contribute, you can drop your submission in the group, drop your submission in the latest gist, drop your submission there and about the Sabificate Revolution of today. So who are we? We are a consortium of professionals or upcoming professionals, technocrats or upcoming technocrats, entrepreneurs or upcoming entrepreneurs, where we share accurate knowledge of our industry. Why? Because it gives us right power. Accurate information, because that is the bridge between where we are and where we ought to be. Accurate connection, because to whom we are connected to determines what we collect. We're not just a social media platform with a beautiful marketplace with all the language of the world, including our own Yoruba, Igbo, and Hausa, with instant monetization. We are a nation-building platform. So if you're not part of us, go to Play Store and download the Global Clusters. TheGlobalClusters. Or you go to theglobalclusters.org and you do an home screen on your iOS for now, and you get started. An individual gets in with $21 or 30K Nigerian money, one-time lifetime, or a vendor gets in with 50,000 naira or one-time lifetime. The first ever social media platform with instant monetization. Thank you very much. Tomorrow is Accurate Knowledge and Information Revolution by 5 to 6 p.m. Don't miss it. Once the review is dropped, please endeavor to share with all your friends and family. The review will be dropped in written words. The review department will drop it in written word. They will drop, and then the ICT department will drop an AI video of it. And the diction department, cluster of the global clusters, will equally drop the voice of the review. So endeavor to share all of this with your friends and endeavor to make sure that you share with your friends and family. I haven't said that. I want to appreciate everyone. I acknowledge my mommy, Mommy Maureen Okorosoko. Thanks for attending today. Well, I appreciate everyone. Omoyewa, thank you very much. I can cite you. I can cite beautiful people. Adeyemo Michael. Thanks for attending. Cluster and Taiwo. We need to do our chicken to currency. Please endeavor to contact me. Thank God, John. Thank you very much. It's a B. Thank you very much. For Lashadi Ifegege. Thank you very much. The 001 First Class Student Cluster of the Global Cluster. I celebrate you. Engineer Justin, we're through with the meeting today. I celebrate you. Just wait for we have it on YouTube. So you'll be able to watch on YouTube. Engineer Johnson. That is our partner from Tanzania. Thank you very much. I appreciate everyone. And I said, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful evening. Bye for now. See you tomorrow. back.
Bye. This thing is very interesting.
Welcome. Greet you, Madam Zipporah. You're welcome. We hope to see you. Alaji Seiji, we greet you. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bye.